Hey Virgo, it's Rose from Sacred Waters Tarot, here to bring you your timeless reading for the month of October 2024 for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and my cross watchers. Cross watchers, you know the drill. You can find out a lot of information about Virgo, especially if there's limited contact, no communication, or ghosting going on between the two of you. Just keep in mind, guys, though, that this is a general reading and not everything I say will apply to all of you and your situation. Only take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else. With that being said, if this video has found you, welcome to my channel. Please consider subscribing to my channel. Please like, please share with a loved one who you feel can benefit from these messages. And leave me a comment, guys, and let me know how this resonated with you. I'd love to hear from you. If you don't want to leave a comment, you can send me a purple heart emoji or your favorite emoji. I have a link to Cafe Astrology. And I really would like you guys to, type in your birth chart information if you don't already know your rising, your moon, your Venus, and if you have 3 or more planets in the same sign. I post videos 4 to 5 days a week for each sign, so you should be listening to all those videos for all of those placements. Crosswatch, the same thing applies to you and your person. Okay, so that's in the description box. I will pin to the comment section. I have a Groupon special going on now for readings with me. You can book straight through the app. I also have my 45-minute in-depth readings for my existing customers and new customers. Please email me at sacredwaterstarot@gmail.com and we could set something up for you and your situation. Okay, guys, I'm recording this video on the 20th of October. We did have a full supermoon in the sign of Aries. It was very powerful, transformative. A lot of things happened to people that was unexpected that I'm hearing. Not bad, not good, just life-changing and really intense. And we're coming out of that energy now, and I guess we have a new moon, I think, new moon in the sign of Libra, I think, on November 1st, okay? So yeah, we're in harvest season, and I hope all of you are enjoying this harvest season. I hope this full moon wasn't too crazy for you and you were able to get some good sleep. I know I can never sleep that much during a full moon because I'm Cancer Sun and Cancer Rising, and I am ruled by the moon. If you want to know if you have any Cancer placements, guys, or just any other placements, definitely check out the link that I have for Cafe Astrology. And yes, please like, share, subscribe, guys. I love hearing from you guys. Let's get into your reading. I've already prayed to the divine over your cards, so let's get a reading for my beautiful Virgo Earth babies, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and my cross watchers. What is the rest of October have for Virgo? Spirit, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Stelliums, and cross watchers. I don't like that's uneven. I'm feeling kind of Virgo-ish right now because Virgos, you are perfectionists. You know that? Okay. Ooh, so in the recent past, we have the Ace of Cups in the upright position. So maybe some of you have started something new. A blessing has come to you in the recent past. Maybe some of you found out that you have just been finding out that you are pregnant. If that it is, congratulations, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Maybe this is a placement that you have in your rising or your moon or something like that. This is a brand new beginning. It doesn't necessarily have to be a pregnancy. It can be a fresh new start, a new relationship, a new project, something that, something that you love, a blessing from the divine. A baby, of course, is a blessing. I just heard some of you, maybe you adopted a child. That's beautiful. Congratulations to you. Or you've adopted a new way of living, a new way of thinking. Maybe some of you have changed your spiritual beliefs, and you received some type of recognition for it. Like you knew that this was what you needed to do. Like you felt like maybe it was never going to happen. All of a sudden it has happened. So the universe has blessed you with something. Something to do, with your emotions, with what nurtures your soul, what nurtures your mind, body, spirit. So this is really beautiful here. And now we have, in the current position, we have the Six of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, moving on towards calmer waters. Maybe whatever happened to you guys, whatever blessing was just given to you, a brand new, fresh start. Maybe it was even a new home. Maybe it was a new pet, but you're moving on towards calmer waters. So some of you, if you've gotten a new pet, Maybe it's a emotional support animal, and it's helping you move on towards calmer waters. This little pet, this little beautiful pet, might not be, it could have been a rescue, but for whatever reason, this dog or this cat or whatever animal it is, um, has some type of healing, uh, actually is a healer. This pet is a healer. Maybe your child is healing. Your birth of your child, or your new adoption, or your new dynamic is healing you. It's keeping you, uh, it's keeping you grounded, and it's helping you move on towards calmer waters. So before the Ace of Cups happened, I think that you were dealing with something that was quite difficult for you. Now this new beginning has been given to you, and you're able to move forward. Okay, so that's beautiful. Maybe you're getting something off your chest here, and that helps you move on, move forward. Some of you are going on a short trip over water, and it's a path that enlightens your soul, mind, body, spirit. Again, I keep hearing that from spirit. Interesting. In the future with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're giving birth to something new, or you've given birth to something new, whether it's a creative project, a new idea, a new love relationship, a new child, a new pet. And it's helping you move on towards calmer waters right now in the current position. But in the future, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe there can be like some type of loss of money, or loss of an opportunity, um, loss of something practical. Maybe that's why you moved on towards calmer waters, because you knew you eventually you're going to have to say goodbye to where you were living, because it just wasn't working out for you there. The energy felt bad. Maybe the neighbors were toxic. Maybe this is a new workplace. Maybe you had to move on from a job that you had, that you loved, but it wasn't, it just wasn't aligned with you anymore, and maybe the pay isn't as much, because we have a new beginning, and this happens a lot. We have endings and beginnings, so we can be blessed with something in the recent past, and then feel good, and it helps us move on, helps us heal, right? But then something's taken from us in the future. And that's just the ebb and flow of life. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. So something like that could have happened to you. Something very, um, was spiritual. Something very life changing is occurring in your life. You're going through transition. You're going through a transitory place. But right now you are steady and focused and able to speak your mind. So that's good. And you do have that blessing from the past. So whatever this loss is in the future, Spirit is saying, don't dwell on what's lost. Just, think about, what you still have. And that's mental clarity and a brand new beginning. So, let's see. Spirit, give me one more card before I start clarifying. Oops. One card just wanted to fall out. I'm not taking it. Judgment card in the reverse. So, I feel this is a Scorpio energy here. I feel like very soon, as we get into Scorpio season, because like I said, I'm recording this on the 20th, so we're coming into Scorpio season. We're coming out of Libra season, and I feel like you're going to be watching somebody receive their karma in regards to some type of love situation. So if you had a brand new start with somebody, it could be that it's over with that person, and that's why you're moving on, and you're realizing this person was not who they said they were, and because they messed with an earth angel, because they messed with somebody who is so warm-hearted, Virgo, and who's so down to earth and loving and caring, that God is putting them under judgment. They're going to be facing their karma. And this could be actually a Scorpio who has done this to you, or this can happen in Scorpio season. Maybe you're starting to feel it already. Let's see what this is here, guys. Judgment card in reverse. Now, God's not playing around. God's mad at something. I don't believe it's you. Crosswatcher, I hope it's not you. New beginnings, and then financial endings and financial losses. With the Judgment card in reverse. 7 of Cups. Okay, so I think that you had started a relationship, a new relationship of any kind. This could be with a friend. This could be a creative project. This could be actually be a love relationship. Um, but I almost feel like you did like you were very confused for a while, Virgo. You didn't know what you were doing. You couldn't see the forest from the trees. You know, you were not. You were definitely very confused about something. And then looks like you've received a blessing and it helps you move forward. But then you might go back into the same situation for whatever reason. God deters you from your path, uh, and allows somebody to come in to your life again so that you could see them receive their karma. You know, I'm not saying that you want to see somebody do bad, or somebody, you're not wishing bad upon anyone, but something or someone confused you while you were having this rebirth. So, and I think that that's why there's judgment here. Seven of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. A lot of water in this chart, in this reading. Ace of Swords. We have three aces. Okay, we have three aces here. So there's new beginnings. Like I said, mind, body, spirit. That's why Spirit kept saying that. There are beginnings, mind, body, spirit. The only thing that I think is a loss, a little bit of a loss, because with the Ace of Swords upright and the Ace of Cups upright, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is not really that bad. It's just an imbalance of something practical, something that's not grounded in reality. And I don't feel like that's your energy. It can be somebody else's energy that you're picking up on, Virgo. Or that you're sacrificing too much of yourself for somebody who doesn't deserve it. Okay, for somebody who's wearing a mask, for somebody who is not who they say they are, or a situation is not what it seems. With the Ace of Swords upright is something legal and binding. Maybe, you know, you bought a new home or you got a new job and it was like, you know, you really weren't grasping it too well. It was like that you kind of like just got thrown into this great opportunity and confused you. Finally, when it started making sense, you decided to move forward, you know, but maybe, you know, you're not feeling like you're, how do I say this? You're not feeling like it's going to be profitable in the long run. And I think that's because somebody else is under judgment. And I don't think it's you. Okay? I think it's somebody else. Let me see what this Ace of Cups is all about and the Six of Swords. What is this blessing that came out of confusion? Seven of Cups to the Ace of Cups means that, you know, you were very confused, or someone was confusing you. Strong Scorpio energy confusing you. A blessing came through anyway, just because of your good merit. And, you know, for you to just have the courage to start something new. The Devil. Strong Capricorn energy. This is not good. Okay? So maybe you got involved with somebody who seemed like they were somebody that they were not. They played a very good role for a while, okay? And then you realize that they're just nothing but the damn devil. Very controlling, very manipulative, likes to confuse you. Probably came in slow, right? Started to mess with your emotions. Gave you what you wanted, gave you some type of gift, gave you some type of brand new start, but only for them to reap the rewards for themselves. So this is a very trickstery, dark type of energy. It could be that the full moon in Aries was really a lot too much for you to handle, you know, and you feel like, you know, I'm being controlled by outside forces. You know, finally when I get something that I wanted, then this devil energy comes back, you know, keeps coming back and forth. Maybe you're the victim of some type of psychic attack. Maybe your person is a victim of some type of psychic attack, and now they're taking it out on you. But you're moving on from this. But I feel like it might cost you. You know, it might be like, you know, if you're breaking up with this person, or if you're leaving this person behind, or this institution, or this family's dynamic of some kind, you're leaving it behind, you will have to start over, you know, like monetarily. It might be very difficult for you in the future, but this person is receiving their karma for what they've done to you. So I feel like they came in with the truth. They told you, they gave you a nice, solid conversation. It sounded like they knew they were talking about. You trusted it. It sounded legit. Then you got all confused and, mind boggled. And then all of a sudden a blessing comes in. And then the devil comes on top of it. So this is very topsy-turvy energy, Virgo. So I want to say that you're going through a very confusing and very stressful time, yet at the same time you're being enlightened. So it's kind of like, I almost feel like Libra energy, but we don't have any Libra energy here. It's kind of like the scales are tipping way down to one side, and then they seem to, like, be okay for a bit, and they tip way down to another side. So it's kind of like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Yes, you're receiving blessings, and you're getting, you're getting the strength to move forward, but at the same time, you're being controlled by forces beyond your control. Nine of Cups reverse, so wishes unfulfilled. So I feel like this person gave you something, like they have helped you out of a rebirth. It's kind of like this person, how do I say this? Strong Capricorn energy, strong Scorpio energy. This person came into your life a very promising start. Or the situation came into your life, a very promising start. Then you got very confused and flustered and couldn't see, the good and the bad. You couldn't weigh it out. But then something happened to you personally, on a personal level, that was a gift, like a rebirth, or, like I said, the birth of a child or something like that. But the devil energy is on top of it. So you're just like you're like, wow, I'm in like I feel like my life is a movie right now. Right, Virgo? Right, crosswatcher? You feel like your life is a movie. Because one good thing happens when something great happens, and then boom, something horrible happens. So it could be where, I think this full moon really affected you on a spiritual level, mind, body, spirit. I feel like it really did. Maybe you saw people for who they were. Maybe you actually encountered people who actually are the devil, are evil, and they're going to be receiving their karma very harshly based on what they've done to you and how they've tricked you and manipulated you, gave you, like kind of like, how do I say? They started off stable, but then they confused you and you didn't pay attention to the energy. And then something wonderful happened to you, and then boom, they started to try to control it and take it away from you. So you decided to move on, and in the future, you're left with promises unfulfilled. So yeah, you did receive a blessing for yourself, but whoever this devil energy is to you promised you something that you love. So you're moving on, but you feel empty inside. It could have been a loss. I'm not going to get into the loss because it's very touchy subject, but there could have been a loss, and now you're feeling like, although you're moving on, you feel like, you didn't get what you wanted out of this after you were promised something and you believed in it, but it did confuse you. It did give you some type of blessing, but it was a very controlled energy. You would come and go, okay? And then like I see, like right now, even though you're moving on, you know that you had to leave certain things behind, and certain things that you had wanted. It's kind of like you feel like that has kind of passed you by in some way. Like what you wanted out of life at this stage in your life has passed you by because of this devil energy that came through, But God, it's like good versus evil here. It's like good versus evil. So, okay, let me see here what else goes on. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so it's still gender fluid at this point, okay? Even though, like, we do have a lot of powerful cards here, it's still gender fluid. The Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. The Queen of Swords in reverse is a very sharp-tongued, somebody very quick to cut you out of their life when you have nothing to, give to them. This could be the devil energy attached to this Queen of Swords. Maybe this is a friend who came into your life and messed things up. Maybe it's somebody you started a business with, and they decided to to, you know, kind of like try to throw you off and take credit for what you did, and it looks like they did, and then they cut you off, and then you moved on, but you're still feeling the loss. You know, so this could have been a friendship that has come to an end that you're still recovering from, because this person really played you, and you found that they really weren't your friend. They are the damn devil, but they will be receiving their karma. If you've moved on, and you're kind of like, you know, you're feeling unfulfilled, and you feel like, you know, you're depleted, right? But the spirit is saying to you, just hang in there, because they're watching all of this. Your guides are watching all of this. Your ancestors are watching all of this. You know, all those who walk with you beyond the veil, God and Goddess of what source is watching over this, and they will be placed under heavy, heavy judgment for what they have done to you, Virgo. Okay? Let me see. One more card on the Queen of Swords here. Who is this Queen of Swords? Not a very nice person. Oh my God. The High Priest in reverse. Strong Taurus energy. So there is a masculine energy. So for those women who date men, okay, for you women who date men and are involved with men, this is a false man, okay? This is someone who is very non-traditional in their beliefs. Possibly, you know, they were I feel like they were scorned by something that happened to them in their life, like whatever their religious beliefs were, or their cultural beliefs were. They were scorned by that some way, and they were lied to, and they were deceived, and that like caused them to become like have this devil energy, because it really screwed them up, and they came into your life and they screwed you up. It's almost like this person was part of some type of organization. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Some type of organization where things are very shady and not what they seem. Okay, you could be walking into a beautiful restaurant and it looks beautiful and it smells good and it feels good, but the energy is off a little bit and something's just not right. But now, not many people are picking up on it, because there are things there that are hidden. And I feel like you stumbled across something where you saw that, you know, once you saw something that wasn't right, you couldn't unsee it anymore. So, you know, it kind of opened up your third eye a little bit. And I think once the strong Taurus, strong Capricorn, this person really tried to get you off, you know, get you off of your way of being, off of like how you are practically and how grounded you are. They wanted to remove that from you. They wanted to take from you. This Queen of Swords energy, also, I feel like there's like possibly a third party who tried to connive and control and fool you into thinking that, you know, this was something great, or this, you had something great with this person, but this is a false person, a false leader, someone who could possibly preach the word of God, or someone who could possibly pretend to be a healer or some type of prophet or something like that, and they are far from that. They are they're very dark. So you know, there are many people out there who, you know, listen to spiritual gurus, and they've been listening to them for years, and I said they've helped me out of this, they helped me out of that. I pay money for their seminars, I listen to their podcasts, you know, I joined their podcast. I've spent money to go see this person, and I'm finding out that this person is like very, you know, deep state. They claim to be of the light, and they are actually of the dark. You know, that's going on a lot lately. We see it going on. People being revealed, people that we, you know, famous people that were made famous for whatever stupid reason they were made famous. And, you know, like I said, this looks like a spiritual guru who is actually someone who's not of God, not of my God anyway. You know, not of my source, not of my angelic frequency, not of my energy. This is not for you, Virgo. Okay, so many of you are canceling your memberships to this guru's whatever workshop or whatever they have going on, because they are not of the light, they are of the dark. This is a dark worker. This is somebody who preys on the light to get the light, and works in the dark against you, against people. Okay, so this Queen of Swords energy could be a victim, and they're very mad and they're very irate. Or, I mean, this is really like life-changing for you. You're moving on from this. And you're upset with yourself because you were believing in this person, you were believing in this whole institution of the way that they were thinking and what they were preaching, and you found and come to find out that they're under heavy judgment, and they were taking people's money, they were taking your money, they were taking a lot of money from people. This is like a false guru. I'm telling you, false teacher, full corrupt society. This is crazy. This is a crazy reading, Virgo. I'm glad you're getting out of it, though. I mean, you have some losses, but, you also have a brand new beginning, Let me see what this is here. Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're done. You've been backstabbed. You've been stabbed in the back. I feel that this could be your energy, Virgo, if you have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your chart, where maybe you had to get very aggressive and cut this person out of your life. If you had to cut several people out of your life who were part of this institution where the devil was in control, okay? Now, if this was a marriage, it was a long-term marriage, and maybe your partner was into certain things that you didn't know and you just found out your partner was part of a secret society, or maybe your partner was abusive in some way to other people that you didn't know, and you're like, oh my God, who the hell have I've been sleeping with the enemy all these years, I don't know, but it's coming to an end. Spirit's telling you it's coming to an end, and this person will be paying their karma, and you might be witnessing them paying their karma. Okay, but these are all the betrayal. Okay, all the betrayal, how they backstabbed you, and how they somehow the Queen of Swords is related to this. So maybe you're not the only victim here. Maybe there's somebody else who's also a victim, but they're mad, they're angry. But it's over. The Ten of Swords speaks of endings and new beginnings. So let me clarify. Oh boy, most people are just full of BS, Virgo. You know that. Most people are full of BS, and those are the ones who have the most money and the most cars and the most this and the most that. They're leading extravagant lifestyles, and none of their energy belongs to them. They take energy and money from other people, and they're very good at doing it. They've been, they're a natural at this. They're the devil. They're the high priest in reverse. They're false leader, false prophets. Queen of Pentacles. Here we go, Virgo. You're going to be just fine. You're coming out of this as the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is you. This is Virgo. So yes, you will receive money back. You will receive your belongings back, okay? It's coming to you soon, okay? I feel that you're going to reestablish yourself. It's going to make you more of a better person. So you're definitely leaving some type of way of thinking or way of being. I'm not getting so much that this is an energy of breaking up with an ex or anything like that, or breaking up with a current partner. I feel it has more to do with your spiritual path. That you were part of something that you realized was dark and sinister, and the people around you all of a sudden started to fall from grace, and then you had to pick up and move forward. But the Judgment card is here in reverse, very Scorpio energy, very transformative energy, where you could hear soon, or if you're not hearing already, that something very bad is happening to this organization. This organization is going down. But like I said, you're emerging as the Queen of Pentacles. So you're getting back to yourself, plus then some. I see you taking your Ace of Cups with you and making a very beautiful life for yourself, because I feel like God has been watching this transpire in your life for quite some time. This is something that had control over you for a very long time. You're moving on and knowing that you're accepting the loss, but you're moving forward, and you will be finding yourself back in your element, shining bright like a diamond again, looking good, feeling good, health-wise, taking care of yourself, eating well, dressing nice. So, and being very humble about it. So I feel like maybe this had to happen for you for whatever reason, for you to understand how the universe really works here. So this is more of like a spiritual reading than anything else. I usually, speak about relationships with romantic partners and family members and friends, but this looks like an organization that you left behind. Could have been a religion that you were part of for a very long time and you really believed, really believed in this religion, and it did help you out a lot, but it was then in the end you saw that it was just all BS. Now, it could also be a company that you worked for a long time that you thought was legit, and maybe they were paying you for a while, but they never paid you what you were supposed to, and they didn't, they tricked you and they made you think that they were that you were always in the wrong. They wanted so much from you, but then something happened where you received some type of blessing. It helped you move forward, knowing that you had wishes unfulfilled, but you're starting over. You're starting over. Okay, so this is just transition here. I feel like, you know, maybe it might take you a year to fully get over this, and that's okay, because Spirit is telling you that anyone who messed with you on a spiritual level, or anyone who took from you like an institution or a job or a religious organization or some type of network that you were part of, they will be meeting their demise. It will be going down, and the people will be exposed, and you will be receiving all the gifts from the divine that were taken from you. You will be getting that back, okay? So this is really like an eye-opening reading, Virgo. I haven't seen a reading like this in a while, where you emerge out of the darkness, into a whole new way of being. I feel like many of you are going to start working with more of Mother Earth energy. Maybe start over, and like kind of like start over from ground one, like back to basics for you, and it's going to be better for you in the long run, because you feel like you're more back in your element. This is coming in the future. Right now you're moving forward, and you're removing all the swords out of your back, and you're understanding that certain things that were promised never happened, okay? Because this was all a facade, okay? This is all a game. This is all manipulation. This is all the devil energy, and judgment is reversed. So God is not happy. God is not happy. Source is not happy. Source is not happy what they did to you, Virgo. Source is not happy what they did to you, Crosswatcher. Okay, but it could, like I said, it can take a year for you to get back on track, but you will get back on track, Virgo. It's not if, it's a matter of when. And like I said, it can take a year. So we're talking about October 2025 is when you could really start feeling like a brand new person. Okay? But you do have this blessing. There are some good things that happen to you while you were part of this organization, or while you're under this devil energy, when you were under this illusion of deception and you didn't realize it. It happened for a reason. It happened so that you can trust yourself, trust your own intuition, know who not to trust, follow the red flags, and be more grounded in the earth energy. Like I said, a lot of Mother Earth energy I feel is coming to you within the year. Okay, so it's going to be within the year where things change for you. So just know that, this happened, it's over. You're still in the crux of it, but it is over. You're just dealing with the residue of it, okay? And probably blocking and canceling and deleting a lot of things. You're going through your phone, you're going through your iPad, you're going through all your contacts, you're removing some people, and you're blocking some people, and you're moving forward, you're moving on with your losses and with your grief. But that's how we heal. Honor your feelings, honor the fact that you were taken for a ride. But I don't feel like you're the only one, because the Queen of Swords in reverse was there. And I don't, unless you have strong air placements, I feel like that was somebody else who was a victim of circumstances as well. It wasn't just you. It was more than one person. And that's it. Life goes on. Everyone's going through changes. I'm going to pull the Mother Goddess Kali card. I've been working with her, for years on and off, and especially this month because it's October. And there is a Hindu holiday called Diwali, which is becoming very popular. If you don't know Diwali, Google Diwali. It could really help you out at this time if you wanted to. It happens to be on Halloween this year, which I'm really excited about. The first day of Diwali is about Mother Goddess Kali. Now, she banishes the ego, she banishes the evil. She can look very fierce because she works with the energy of her energy to fight the demon, to fight the devil, to remove the ego, to remove narcissism, to remove all the fear, get you back to basics and start at one. She can come in very fierce, and her energy can feel weird at first, but once you align with her, once you learn how to honor her and pay attention to how her energy is, you will find you feel differently about everything, and she will nurture you into getting back on track. If you know, because like I said, it's going to take you a year to get out of this mindset, to process whatever happened to you, okay? With this false leadership, this false guru, this false network, this false enterprise, this dark institution, it's going to take you a while. So if you want to speed that up, we always have free will, Virgo, you know that, okay? So I'm the messenger here telling you it's going to take you about a year. So if you want to speed up the process, I would suggest maybe looking into Mother Goddess Kali and doing something as we get into, you know, to the end of the month. And if you're watching this in a year from now, this video, do it then, okay? If you're watching this in a month from now, still do it then, okay? But let's speed up the process, because Spirit is saying 1 year for you to get back on track. But back on track looks like a brand new you, very prosperous, very abundant, very beautiful, very in your light, very grounded. If you want to speed that process up, then call upon Mother Goddess Kali. Get to know about her, maybe you know, print a picture of her or something. Do some type of ceremonial work to bring in, you know, to remove the limitations placed upon your free will. This way you can gain prosperity, abundance, and blessings that the universe has in store for you a little sooner, okay? And you know, it's only going to make you a better person. I never really shuffled these cards. I usually just pick one that, ooh, I like this one. Okay, let me see what this one is. And she looks beautiful here, by the way. She is a very beautiful deity. Like I said, sometimes she can look very scary and fierce, and it's only because she fights the devil. Okay, and she's not afraid of the devil. She annihilates. Okay, she annihilates the ego. She annihilates the darkness, and she emerges you like the beautiful lotus flower that you are. Okay, coming out of the darkness. Okay, and rebirthing yourself. Okay, so let's see what she has to say to you. Shadashi. Shadashi cleanses a soul from past hurts. Her presence indicates recovery and a reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, oh my God. Shadashi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. Shadashi. How beautiful and resonating is that? I mean, honestly, you were played here by some type of organization, okay? They are of the darkness. They are of an unknown God. They're of a God that I wouldn't even go near, that I don't even believe in, okay? But here with Mother Goddess Kali, she's telling you that she's going to get you out of this, okay? And you have been betrayed. You have been, you know, bullied. You have been all that. You've been taken for a ride. But you're only going to emerge a more beautiful Virgo, a more beautiful cross watcher, right? And yeah, healing is imminent. And a new you is definitely going to happen. And if you, like I said, call upon her, work with her to kind of speed up the process of your new you, your new beginning, your new way of thinking, okay? It's a very spiritual, blessed path that you will be taking, okay? You're leaving a way of life and you're starting a new one. Please like, share, subscribe. Much love to you, Virgo. Bye-bye.